Hello. Morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Not upload. Good morning. Come on in the break room. Oh, ouch. Come on in the break room. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. I'm running out. Tell my grandkids coming when they running down the hallway. Morning. Morning. I'm gonna read this while people coming in. Put it in the sink. Watch out. Ooh, ooh. That's the bottom one right there. Put it up there. In the sink. No. Good morning. Grace for a lifetime. Thank goodness for grace periods. You're a few. Oh, yes. Good morning. Grace. Hey. Hey. Look at that. Look at that. That's your sister. Hi. Hi. Yo, Bridget. Hey, yo, Bridget. Yes. Yo. Yo. Hi. Hi. Hey, where the people? Where the people? Where the people at? Where the people at? I don't know where the people. I don't know where the people. Do you wait? Do you know? Do you know? Do you? Do you know? Is it too early? Is it too early, Tuka? It's too early. Is it too early for them one another? Hi. Hi. Hello. 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 Hey, Purple. Hey, Jay's World. Look at the little baby. Look at the little baby. I'm getting big. Say him getting big. Him getting big. Yes, him is. Yes, him is. Him getting big. He'll be 3 months on the 6th, 7th, 16th. He'll be 3 months on the 16th. Say hey. Hey, long distance cousins. Long distance cousins. Getting to be a big one. Look at him. No head and ears. I know, girl, wait. Look at them ears. They sticking out. Them Vaughn ears. The top of our ears stick out. Jay, is your daughter is your daughter back to school, or is she doing like the online? I know your son. Is your son? Did you say your son was in school, Purple? Hey, Porter daughter. Hey, Porter daughter. Hey, Porter daughter. Taylor went to school today, and her mama said she showed her colors this morning, so they found out who she was on day 2. On day 2, she acted up, didn't want to go to school. Hey, mukbang. No, she not old. She not old enough. Oh, okay. She in preschool. I just do little workbooks for her. Yeah, look at your little fella. Look at your little fella. Stay over there. Look at your little fella. Say hey, cousins. Hey, cousins. You're not gonna look up, huh? You're not gonna look up at your cousins. You're not gonna look up at your cousins. Are you gonna look up at your cousins, boys? Do the Your auntie mukbang in the house. Yes, your auntie mukbang is in the house. Yes. Oh, huh? You don't need the light on. Oh. Let's see if he let me let him sit down in his chair. Hi. Bella came right in the house and um, laid down on the couch and went to sleep. She is gone. Hey, Joy. Oh, she 3. Okay. I don't know why I was thinking that your baby was like 4. I forgot she was a little one. Purple had one thing. Purple, your son online? Or did you say they make them kids go to school? He is mukbang. He'll be 3 months on the 16th, and she'll be 4 next month. Oh, okay. He'll be 3 months on the excuse me, on the 16th of this month, and he already like in his chair trying to sit his head up, sit forward. His neck is nice and strong. He can lay. He lays on his stomach and pushes himself up. He does hold his head up. So he doing good. He trying to hold this bottle. I guess we ain't giving it to him fast enough for real. But he trying to hold that bottle. Like when you put it, if you sit him in a chair and we give him this bottle and put a blanket up, he ain't trying to hold it up in the air, you know. But the hands is Nolan, where you at? Huh? Bless you. He put his hands. He put his. I put say he put his hands on this bottle, trying to get that milk in. He greedy. He a greedy little boy. He loves to eat. See, I love to eat, Granny. I do. I love to eat. Yes, I do. He like watching colorful the cartoons because they colorful. I don't have no sound on. I just put the colors on for him. Sometimes when the kids sleep, he just be like, he's still online. They trying to make them go back twice a week or stay home fully online. But it's too much going on in the city right now. Oh yeah. Oh my stomach. Oh yeah, yeah. Ouch. Yeah, all these kids is at home. Except Taylor is in preschool. Preschoolers went back and the teachers send pictures home. She was sending pictures home all day yesterday. The net and net was sending them to me so I could see Taylor. They only had 9 kids in their classroom, but right now they only have 6. They only have 6 in their classroom, and they had a mask on all day when they don't pull them down. Taylor, every picture that she showed, she had hers on, except for when they was eating lunch. I was like, "It's another table over there. Y'all need to spread these kids out a little bit more while they eat lunch." And when in the classroom, they have 4 kids at a table. I think that's just too many. Y'all need to. If y'all only got 9 kids in the classroom, spread them kids out. At least only be like 2 at a table. If you only got 5, I don't know how big their classroom. So, Nolan, take your other shoe off. But yeah, so she really liked it yesterday. But next kids don't like getting up in the morning. That's one of the things. They don't like getting up in the morning. When they get up, they want to just take their time, lounge around, watch TV, and get ready at their leisure. Cause all the kids been doing that, for the last 9 months, 8, 7 months. So it's gonna be a transition. It's gonna be a transition. But I'm glad they make them get up and put their clothes on. They make the kids don't come on school, don't come to school with your pajamas on. Put your clothes on. It's making them get up and get back to getting washed, getting dressed, and getting them ready for when school do start open. Still got to teach our kids good work ethics and to get up. You know, Joy, did I say hi to you? Did I say hi? So y'all, wait, I wanted to read this morning. I was reading it and that came in. We have hurricane victims out here. Start mess. Guy from the hurricane got killed this week trying to mess with the locals. Nobody wears a mask anymore. Wow. You know, that was going on that was happening in Las Vegas. Did y'all see that? My brother called me yesterday. He live in Las Vegas. I asked him, did he hear about it? On the strip. It was people there, I guess, messing with the tourists and people, and they was fighting. They arrested. What kind of pacifier is this your mama gave you? They said they arrested 28. What? No, I said take your shoes off, not on. Take them off, cause I gotta find that ointment for the back of your foot. Um, they was fighting on the strip. They was messing with people. Uh, I guess they said they was messing with the tourists, the people that came to visit, and they showed a couple of them bras was fighting. And this one, I guess this man with his son, he was with his. Go back over there, Nolan. This man with his son. Y'all can't play in the baby space. His son was in his teens, and it was two other white. They was all white guys. Well, not this time, but we was acting foolish because then they showed another fight. And the son, the man was trying to fight his father. I'm just assuming that was his father, but he was with him. That little guy, that little fella jumped on that man's back. He jumped on that man's back, and then the other man that was a grown man hit that boy and just swung him. I'm like, yeah, y'all need to go to jail. Because all he doing is trying to protect his father, and y'all gonna hurt him. Well, they didn't care. What my bank saying? This week has been hectic for me. Oh yeah, yo baby. Hectic for me. Virtual school and virtual work. My day starts at 7 a.m. and ends at, oh wow. Yeah, yeah. Because you gotta get to work and you gotta, but your baby pretty much know how to get on by herself. She gets up, but I know you still probably gotta help her with certain things. I told Net she definitely need to Danielle need to get up early and she need to eat breakfast because I talked to Danielle yesterday. She said that she was just getting tired being online, and she she's 6 years old. She's 6 years old. Purple said the hurricane evacuees are out of control. They getting kicked out of their hotel rooms, break up stuff, fighting at the casinos. Yup. One thing I be waiting to tell them teachers a few choice ungodly words. Don't you be getting on them teachers. Oh, she doing good, y'all. She sent me a video. I don't want to show all the rest of the kids. Oh, they did spread them out though. Did they spread them out? She doing good. She is. Hey, God. She doing good. Nolan. Remember I told you yesterday I don't want you playing on top of that cabinet at all. Get your toy off of there, and that's what this table is for. Get the toy off of there and come to this one. No, put those back. Those are not yours. Those are not for you to play with. Go get something else. That's not. Those are my basket. Hey, God, who's cooking breakfast this morning? Not me. She gets up by herself and is independent for the most part. I make her get up and get dressed, eat, and sit at her workstation up outside of her bedroom. Oh, yeah, right. Get him out that room. Get him out that room. A lot of people was doing videos on of their kids workstation. Their kids like desk area classroom. So they went to the dollar store and fixed it all up and all that. What grade your daughter in, Mukbang? Peace, Stephanie. Peace. Difference. What was it I told Miss K? My son, 13. He can log. He can log himself in class. He can log himself in class if he can wake himself, wake himself up and play a game. He can log. I know that's right, Purple. Oh, your baby in the 8th grade. Okay, yeah, yeah. Oh, that's the preteen years. Ain't that something? She probably gonna spend half the year. Oh, you do homeschooling anyway, right, Mukbang? Or do you? No, she was in school, wasn't she? Yeah, she was in school. Oh, she gonna when they go by the time they go back, well, half the year, she'll be in high school. This your last one. How you feel, Mama? This your last one. Gonna be getting ready to have a high schooler. No, she hasn't been in school. Right, since March. We've been homeschooling since then, yeah. But I was talking about like she was in school before all this stuff happened. Yeah, she was in school before all this stuff. I'm trying to keep up with who's I know Fruitful Wife, her key is homeschooled. Period. Even before it happened. She hates online. Yeah. Like two of the little kids that I talk to, they don't like online either. I keep trying to talk to my granddaughter. Always wanted to homeschool. Yeah, I wanted to homeschool my son too. I did. I wanted to homeschool him. I think I would have been able to help him a little bit better. But that didn't work out. After I learned more. Because in the beginning it was like I didn't even like helping him with his homework. Because I didn't know how. Because he was dyslexic and it was so frustrating. Because I was having problems, he was having problems. So I ain't understand what half of the stuff that teachers was talking about. But once I ended up start going to college and I started learning more, I was like, man, I wish I had known that when my kids was little. I think I would have been able to do um, a lot more with them. I had gray hairs from homeschool. Purple, you silly. I got gray hairs, honey. I got me some. I got me some. Get your feet off that chair. I got me some red dye. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I see them, but you're not gonna take those off. That's for sure. Okay, what you want to do? Hold my hand? Like to hold grandma's hand. I think a whole bunch of the mothers got gray hair, Purple. A whole bunch of mamas from all this homeschooling got gray hair. Ah, oh, my sister, my sister, on on the floor with those cars. Good morning. my beautiful sis. What's up? I am Trey. Y'all gotta follow her on Instagram. Y'all want to know where she at? Y'all gotta follow her. She be posting her pictures over on Instagram. Trey, I tried to put on my I tried to put on my belt yesterday, and I was gonna do a video of me putting on the belt. Girl, I was so tired. I was so tired. I pulled that thing around and I was like, it's too hard. Because I want to do a video of it, me putting it on. I gotta do it in the morning. Maybe I'll do it Saturday morning. So I can advertise the hey good. Advertise the belt. I'm gonna get it on. Happy Thursday. Is happy Thursday. What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? But yeah, I know a lot of the parents is they got gray hair behind these behind this homeschooling. Not me. Mm, nope. Glad my kids is older, so I do my own lesson plan. I do my own lesson plan. Mm, mm. But you know what? Okay, so that leads to our conversation. What I said, what I put on there our title. Are we living to our full potential? And I was thinking about the kids. I wasn't thinking about the kids when I said that. I was thinking about us when I said it. My son be working on my nerves. Nolan, get off that cabinet right now. If I tell you again, not to hold on, y'all. Yeah, pull it down, pull it down. Okay. So yeah, are we living to our full potential? Hey, Mama Ray Ray. Um, this for some of our before we go into that, this the thing that's going on with our kids being taught at home. Some of them it's working out real good for them, really well for them. Y'all know why? Because they have a hard time in school anyway. My daughter was telling me, and a couple of like two other people was telling me how who just hello, I can't pronounce that. Wait, wait. I can't pronounce it. Conversation with D. Good morning. Good morning. Some of the children, my granddaughter, she was in school. She have a hard time with school. You know, with like keeping up with the learning and what's going on in the classroom. So for some children, being at home, being homeschooled, this is good for them. They get better grades being online. For one, it's a slower pace. They don't have to worry about everybody else in the class. You know, if somebody picking with them, or they don't have to be distracted by everybody. No, do not. They don't have to be distracted by everybody in the classroom. Um, if it's a bully, I thought about that the other day. If it's bullies in the classroom, guess what? The kids that were being bullied or that was, having problems, they have had all, from May. not to have to worry about that. Some kids have so much stress when they go to school, caused by other kids. That is so crazy. But we all been in school, so walk away. That's crazy that they have a lot of stress. Have a good day, everybody. Have a good day. Thank you. You too. You too. They have a lot of stress in school. So being at home in the safeness and in the comfort of their own home with their own parents, this on one end. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Waywo. But thank you for coming in. Hope you come back and visit. Hey, Theology. I wish I could put some sound on so I can pronounce your name. Well, yeah. Wow, we yeah. Am I close? Wow, we. It's a pretty name, whatever that is. However you pronounce it. Did I get it? Wow, that's beautiful. Hey, Cubs, in. Hello, hello. That's beautiful. My BFF, Mama Ray Ray. So yeah, a lot of the kids is they learning better. They more comfortable. You keep scooting down, fat boy. They more comfortable with being at home with their parents, and their parents have an opportunity to see where they struggling. You know where they struggling at with their work, and so that they can really help them. They can know how to really help them. And parents that's really interested or really want to help their children be better, they have an opportunity to make things better for them at home. They give them more, they can have more structure at home when it's just them. And some of these kids is coming out of here with better grades than they would have had when they were in school, because they're not under all that stress and that pressure. Now, those were just a few of the kids' parents that I talked to, that they were surprised that their kids was like, when they in class, they struggled with only getting like C's and D's, but they got like A's and B's at the end of the school year because they weren't under the pressure of being in the classroom, pressure of with other kids and all the rest of that stuff. They should always have homeschooling as an option. You know what? They do. They do have homeschooling as an option. Um, but I think a lot of parents have to go to work, and so they really can't homeschool, or um, they in college themselves or something like that, so they have to go away to go to college. So, but because of this, the pandemic is forcing people to be at home with their children, because a lot of people like Mukbang and a couple of my daughters, they work from home, and so they can be at home with their kids. But it's still hard when you have to get online and do your work to make money to put bread on the table, and then you have to still deal with your child that's online. I'm sorry, I didn't get by there this weekend. Oh, she already came up here and left. Okay. Um, so it's a lot for them, but most a lot of those parents is they making it work. Especially they didn't have a choice. They had to make it work, especially because they move over because the schools didn't open back up, so they had to make it work. Wow, it's amazing how just creating a relaxed environment can greatly improve a child's learning. Yes, yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, it is It is. You can. Hey, B. Did I say hi, B? Hi, B. You can. It is amazing. And I watch some of the teachers. I watch some of the teachers how they set up their classrooms and all the rest of that. And I noticed one teacher that I was watching. It's a man. Um, how he set his classroom is a relaxed atmosphere. He has like he have the bright lights, but he have the dim lights where he can turn the lights down. He has like up top words of affirmation, words of affirmation all over his classroom. Um, no matter where they look, and he has what's wrong, Poodle Doodle? Oh, you want to see your baba? You want to see your baba? They had to take out the soft chairs and stuff. And he teaches junior high. They had to take out like soft stuff, soft chairs, and all the rest of that, and anything that was like cloth. So he had like a couch with pillows. Um, so they had to take out all of that stuff because at the end of the day, everything is sanitized. Hey, AKA James. But I believe that I'm glad that some of these schools did start a alternative measure for kids sitting at desks in hard chairs all day long. So what they did was they made they made stools out of crates where Nolan get off of that cabinet. I can still see you. They made seats like crates, and they put the soft thing over the top, and where they can sit on there. That's soft. They have the big gym balls, those balls that we use to work out with. They have those as options for kids to sit in. They have all kind of chairs as options for kids to sit in. And so with the balls for those kids that don't sit still, I mean they can that's a good thing for them because they can and still be sitting down. My daughter, the one that teaches school, said on the first day only 3 kids showed up for online the entire day, shaking my head. These are ninth and 11th graders. Yep. Yeah. Well, so, you know what? Because their parents probably um, didn't make them do it. Now that they see, did she say it's more of them online now? Mukbang, right? My class, we can't have it. Yeah, they can't have none of that stuff right now. But they have all those alternative things for the kids to sit in besides death. And I think that was great. And they had all kind of different things for kids to sit at to learn. Even they could sit on the floor if kids soft, like they had the flat soft mats up under the desk and they can sit on that. But now because of everything that happened, they had to take all of that stuff out the classroom. It's a high risk school district. It's really sad. Oh, all my students shows up for online class. Like Danielle didn't show up for her first day because our lights was out and they ended up going to a hotel and they didn't get back home. She didn't come back home to the next day, so she missed her first day. My granddaughter was late. My other granddaughter was late on her first day because she was over here. My son had to come to get her. But she did get online. But yeah, so they got to get online. Then they got to take a lunch break for an hour. And then they got to get back online. And so these parents, they can't let them high schoolers be responsible for themselves, even though that they're in high school. You got to get them out of bed. Because when school start back, they got to go back to school. All my students show. Um, it's a high risk school. Oh, you mean like yeah, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Well, but if they want them to graduate, they gonna count all this stuff. They gonna count all this stuff, and they're gonna count all their work. So the good thing about some of these kids are right, mukbang. Yep, that's why they ain't on there. And so if school is not important, if they raising themselves and school is not important to them, they not gonna get on there. If they parent, like, for real, some of these parents still got to go to work. Excuse me. Some of these parents still got to go to work, and them kids is home by themselves. And them kids is home by themselves, and they depended on them to get up and get online, and and they not, and they not. My cubs say while raising themselves, it's rough. Now, because remember when it was kids in school, they was latchkey kids. They were latchkey kids. And because they was latchkey kids, they had to leave home by themselves. Um, Lock the door. Nolan. Hold on, y'all. Yeah. So what I was saying about the latchkey kids, they go to school by themselves. They had to go to school by themselves, and they had to come home by themselves. And then in a few hours or whatever, or hour, they mom and dad or somebody will be there. Hold on, y'all. Let me grab the phone. So you got a lot of that still going on. And a lot of parents had to switch jobs that might have been able to be home last year, but a lot of parents had to switch jobs. So a lot of households has changed. Mugman said other factors are often involved. Yeah, poverty, yep, drug abuse, etc. It's a lot of consider. It's a lot to consider with some of these kids, children online school is the worst thing. Yeah, like all kids is not the best thing for them, right, my friend? All kids is not the best for them. Some kids, um, this is the worst thing that could ever happen to them. Why? Because they stuck at home with their parents. And we know all parents is not working, all parents is not sober, all parents are not parents. And these kids, they were saying like the runaway. Listen, some of these kids that's missing, they missing for a reason. They all missing for a reason. But they ain't missing because somebody took them. Some of these kids are missing because they ran away from the situation that's going on in their house. And so for them to be stuck at home and can't going to school was an outlet. Going to school was an outlet for me. It was an outlet. Oh, I remember. So a part of my life, not all of my life. But yeah, going to school so for some of these children is like it's a safety zone for real because they are with some teachers that care about them and they away from the abuse. They go to and they go there to eat. You got like she was saying, some of them go to school so that they can have a meal. It's all different reasons. It's all different reasons um why our kids need to be in school, and there's some reasons why our kids don't need to be in school. Or safety, right. I am Trey. Safety from abuse. Yes, the school for some kids is the only place they get to. Yep, exactly, Stephanie. Hey Angela, good morning. Or safety from abuse. Yeah, yeah, and that's that it breaks my heart. It really do. It breaks my heart. It's like I was glad. I was glad when all of this stuff happened. The the what's the name of those places? Community centers. Like my son-in-law, he's a manager at one of the community centers. They still gave away food. They still sent food to all the community centers. Hey Dub Zero. They sent food to all of the community centers. Um, I teach my students from their jails. Wow, really, V? But that's still good though. At least they can still get their education. But like, wow, that's crazy. Huh? Okay. Wow, that's something. I'm glad they're getting their education, but that's deep. Are they interested in school theology? That's what B said. I mean, that's what Joy said. Angela said here, food is provided for the children. They get free lunch. Yeah, here too. Breakfast and hard part is they have to get yes, they have to get there to pick it up themselves. Not everyone has a vehicle. Yep, Angela, that's the same thing that's going on here. And then it was another thing that was going on. Wait a minute, hold on. Yeah, way his mouth was wide open. He was laying down. So now he got a desk. Oh, your son was he was in the bed. Yep. He need to be homeschooled. I mean, he definitely need to be. I seen this picture of this lady. That's one of my friends on Facebook. And her kids was being homeschooled and they both was in her bed. One of the girl was sitting up, they was younger, and the other one was laying across the bed. I'm like, girl, get them kids out of that bed and sit them at a table. You need to keep some normalcy right now with them being at home, learning, doing homeschool. You have to keep some normalcy with them. No, get them out of the bed. I'm glad Mukbang said her daughter's desk is outside of her bedroom. Good. They don't need to be in their bedroom. Honey, they've been in their bedroom since March. They give them 2 weeks food at a time. Oh, that's okay. That was good. Hey, Dub Zero, do you think that's a good idea, Angela? Purple, I can see your son right now. I bet they even saw him. I bet they even saw him drooling. um, wait, my said, it's just like anything else. We have to take the good with the bad, right? Some kids will thrive while others are further behind. Yep, yeah. The other thing that I'm glad they still doing, the kids that got the special help, the special needs teacher, they still have time online. They still do that with the kids online. So if they had special, like a teacher that had to take them out the classroom and work with them, like Cherish did, they still do that. They still have those teachers help them. It's just like anything else we have to take. Okay, I read that. Joy, I think it's a good idea that the children are given food because otherwise, they may not have anything to eat. It's a shame they cannot deliver the food, but there are too many children. Yeah, I think that they probably need to bring it maybe a little bit closer to they need to have more than so they had them in stay over there. You don't have to sit down, but you're gonna stay over there. Um, they had them at all of our community centers. They did have them at some of the churches. So they tried to spread it out as much as they could so the kids wouldn't have to come so far, because if the parents is at work, how can the kids get the food? And that was the one of the dilemmas that my son-in-law said that they faced. They had all this food, but it was like in the neighborhood and in the area where I know it was probably kids, kids that probably needed it. But he said it wasn't a lot of people coming to get the food. Some parents didn't know. Some kids couldn't come. So they really had to do some footwork. They had to get out there and do footwork to let people know. And so, and that's for anything. You have to do footwork. You got to get out there and let people know and find out why, do like how they do census. Find out why they not coming to get the food. What is the problem? Like what is the problem in your area? So maybe you can do something to help it and make it better, make it more accessible for the kids. I mean, for 2 weeks at a time. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing. So true mukbang. Yeah, I don't know if 2 weeks at a time, because if are they going are they are is the parent going to make sure the food is rationed? You know what I'm saying? And but for those kids, some of them, like Whitney, like Mukbang said, some of them it'll work good. Some of them it probably won't. Joy, at first it was weekly. Parents with no vehicles complain. Oh, that's why they changed it. Okay, well, hopefully it's working out for them. How does a lunch drop off go? Yeah, so I had the opportunity to do that too. When I wasn't watching, when I didn't have my kids, I had the opportunity to still make lunch for them, put it in a bag, and take it to their house and drop it off. I didn't even find that out. I could have been getting paid for that. I didn't even find that out till almost the end of when it was time for them to come back. So I could have been doing lunches for my kids too, but my kids they was I know they was fine. Their parents was feeding them. School buses have lunch drop off. Oh, really? That's cool. School buses had lunch. I mean for 2 weeks. Joy at first. Okay, I read that. All students must be at a desk or table. Yep, they got to be dressed. Angela, I agree. The kids should be dressed at online school. Yeah, they should. When I was in pharmaceutical sales, I would put on a suit to make phone calls. Yeah, you never. And like now, everybody, you can see them. Yeah, they should. These kids need to have clothes on. My granddaughter got to have on her uniform. Some of these kids are going through a lot, and it's important to understand what they are going through to be able to assist. Yes, yes, Cubs. Then I agree. I agree. I definitely agree. Yep, I agree with Mukbang. Pulled him out of the bedroom and into yes. Kids are not social. That's the hardest part of this. That's one of the hardest parts of this, Angela. That they kids are not socializing no more. It helps. Yep, it helps form their personality. In South Carolina, they gave food stamps to every student. Yep, they did that. They did that here too. Theology. Everybody that's on food stamps here, the kids that was getting free lunches, they sent them a card with food money on it to buy groceries. And even if they on food stamps, they gave them extra money. And they still did. They just let the parents know that they was gonna still be doing that. Yeah, so just let the parents know that they still gonna be doing that. Michigan gave the high school students food stamp cards for $500 a month. I wanted to say it's homeschooling time. Okay, all right, Cubs. Then thanks for coming in, Jay, my friend Jay. Thank you for coming in. You have a wonderful and a blessed day. Hello, Jay. How are you, my friend? My friend, where you at? Where you at? Mukbang said the food stamp thing has been nationwide. And for those kids that receive free and reduced lunch. However, if the parents aren't good, right, right, Mukbang, over the benefits, well, will they still be hungry? Yep, because them parents, we got good and we got bad. We have to remember some of them parents that's on huh? Okay, I'll take care of that. I told you to take your socks off. But you don't have to. You can get them off. Yeah, some of the parents sell their stuff and the kids are still hungry. What can we do? You know what I'm saying? Like, what can we do? It's like I I hate to say, hate to think about that. It makes me sad. It makes my heart. It breaks my heart. Oklahoma City? Oh, you riding towards the is any no, ain't no snow in Oklahoma. We have 1,000 new cases reported Saturday before Labor Day. Yeah. Unfortunately, that's not going. It's just gonna keep rising because people still gonna do what they want to do. Purple said, "Yes, my son has to wear his school shirt and pants clean and neat in a quiet space." Yep, mukbanging things. It was everyone in high school but low income got extra in Michigan. Oh, okay, that was cool. Good thing is there are some great people that are advocating and going the extra mile to help these kids. Yeah, yeah, because they setting up so many different things too. I think that they setting up places in like community centers and stuff like that where the kids can come there and where they social distance, where they can come there and get online and do their homework. And I mean not do their homework, but be in school, do their schoolwork. And that's great because that's a good use of the community center right now because the kids can't really go into the community center and congregate in big groups. So that is a great use. That's a great use of the community centers. To because they got them big old gyms. Get tables and spread it out and let them kids come there and y'all watch over them. Make sure they doing they have to be teachers. Don't knock it over. Um, all the teachers need a pay raise. Yeah, they do. You know what? I'm wondering if they're gonna go on strike. I hope not, cause they go on strike every year. Y'all know that, don't y'all? They go on strike. Do not put your feet on there. I'm wondering. I thought about that the other day. Teachers go on strike every year. Y'all go on strike every year, don't y'all mean? At the beginning of the year, because they be doing something like negotiating the contract and stuff like that. Yeah, purple. They be selling them kids food stamps too. Yeah, my son have to wear his food. Good thing is there are. Yeah, I read that. Yeah. Oklahoma City. I rushed here to get my load. Oh, okay. My brain said they do it purple. I had people try to sell me some at the groceries. Yeah, I don't have people walk up to me. When I was younger, I used to indulge in that. I ain't even gonna lie to nobody. When I was younger and I had my kids and I had to pay some like was short on my money. I would buy the kids groceries. I would go grocery shopping. And then some of my other food stamps I would have to sell them to pay up, to pay a bill. Um But I was glad that I grew up out of that, and I got a job. I got a job, and I was offered, the look. And then once you get a job and you start working, they give you a little bit, and the little bit you get is for food. So that really helped me. So I learned better. I learned better. I learned not to do that. But for me, I wasn't selling nothing to go out party or nothing like that. I had to sell it to pay my doggone rent, to keep my kids a roof over their head and pay some bills. Um, so all parents that do that are not bad parents. Some of them, that's like they gotta make ends work. They gotta make ends meet. They gotta make things work. But those parents that do that, I'm sure that they are making sure that their kids are eating. So it's a like Mukbang said in the beginning. There's a lot of different circumstances. There's a lot of different circumstances that these children are going through. Like a lot of stuff that they have to go through. Whether it's good or bad, when the parents go through, the kids go through also. And that's why some of them. That's why some of the kids are the way they are. All teachers need a pay raise. Hey, D Weston family. Good morning. Good morning, Stephanie, and all beautiful family and friends. Hope everyone is having a great day. God bless us with another day to enjoy and make a difference. Yes, yes, to make a difference. They need to. They is underpaid. And it's a shame. Yeah, yep, Jay. I believe that. I definitely agree. Not here they pay. Oh, they pay y'all well. That's why everybody be trying to go to Atlanta to teach. Okay, theology, be careful. Not there. I know two people that left here and went there to be teachers. Not the ones I know. Okay, listening. It all depends on what state they in. Jay. It all depends on what state they in, how they get paid. The money, the amount of money they get, and how they get paid. It all depends on that. Yeah. So I guess I better change the name of the live, and that's okay. That's okay. Sometimes you just let the conversation go where it go. You know what I'm saying? You let it go where it go. We talk about what we talk about because we're in the break room, and that's what we do. Maybe we can talk about that tomorrow. We'll switch that to tomorrow. Are we living to our full potential? But yeah, so I'm I'm glad and I'm concerned at the same time that our children are back in school, um, online learning. Huh? Huh? Wait. Um, I'm concerned for our college kids. Our college kids that went back to school, and some of them are, they are mindful of the situation. Some of them, y'all done seen them parties. Some kids, um, they not sending the kids home no more. If they on campus and they get the infection, they not sending them home no more. They got to have spaces where they can quarantine them there. Because it don't make no sense to send them home. You send them home with it, what they gonna do? They gonna give it to their parents, give it to their grandparents. Nope, keep them, keep them. Y'all remember Darius, beloved son, last year, like in May, I'm not May, November or something like that. He was real sick. He was at school. and he was real sick. He said that well, we all know Darius extra. That's why we like him. So, but he was really sick. He was talking about, he was on there talking about how sick he was to his mom, and that he was like having the problems with the breathing and all the rest of that. He thought he had malaria, and I forgot what it was. I forgot, they didn't know they didn't know what he had, and they didn't know what a lot of people had. So they was just saying that everybody had pneumonia or the flu. And he said that he was sick for a couple of weeks, and I bet you he already had it. I bet you a little bit earlier. I was thinking about that early on a couple months ago. I bet you Darius already had it, and they didn't know what it was, because at that time they didn't know what it was, and they didn't know what these kids had. I mean, they didn't know what nobody had, but a lot of people was really sick. So I think Darius already had it. I'm here with my kids at the table, fully dressed and online learning now. Yeah, me too. Back in like November. Yes. I believe a lot of people probably already had it. I told y'all. I know a couple people. I think they already had it, and one of them was my daycare kid. He's not here. He's not here anymore. But yeah, him and his grandmother. So I believe a lot of people already had it. Good morning, everyone. Have a great day. Stephanie, great conversation in the break room this morning. Everyone have a marvelous day. I gotta remember my grandson was asleep. You too. We are an hour and 7 minutes in. I'm not gonna stay long because I know I'm glad that my grandbaby is giving me an hour. I'm glad he's giving me an hour. Bless you, Pooter Tooter. Bless you, Pooter. No, he just chilling over here. He was asleep. I just woke him up. Yeah, so let's just keep these kids in prayer this school year, for real, because they gonna be going through a lot too. Because even though if they don't know how to work these computers, they gotta learn. They gotta learn how to work the computers for real on another level now. It's well, one good thing about it, we know that everything is computerized now. So all of these kids is um getting some computer learning, computer skills while they at home. And prayerfully is setting them up for success. Joy, I'm going to go watch your video of I didn't watch it yesterday. I didn't watch no videos yesterday. I'm gonna put up the other one, the beats challenge tomorrow. Oh, no, oh, I gotta find out who gonna do it. Who gonna drop it like back to back. I guess I'll do that today. You gonna do the beats challenge tomorrow? Mukbang, did you hear that? Mukbang. Did somebody tell you that I challenge you to? Maybe I'm just gonna drop it today. Maybe I'll just drop it today. I'm gonna do a it's Thursday though. I'm supposed to drop it on Friday. Well, I stop in to say hello, D Western family. We all getting ready to roll out and love and support, but I gotta go help the kids. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in, and bless your children and you while y'all online, this online learning. Hang in there. You can do it. Hang in there. You can do it. I'm gonna drop another video today. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna drop a. I'm not sure because I done uploaded 2 videos already. I'm not sure which one I'm gonna drop. I'm thinking that I probably should do the beat. Mukbang, I challenge you to a beat challenge. You gotta eat one small beat. I haven't been doing any recording. Too overwhelmed this week. Okay. You can do it whenever you get time. No, I'm gonna do it tomorrow. just gonna drop my regular video today. This video, I found this thing at the Goodwill that I tried, and I'm gonna drop the beat challenge tomorrow. And I'm gonna contact some of the other people and see if they want to do a back-to-back drop. You know, Joy, so we can do the beat challenge tomorrow. You want to do yours tomorrow? Trying to keep on schedule. Next week, I'm gonna definitely keep on schedule. We're gonna do the popsicle. Next week, I'm gonna do the popsicle, the spaghetti, and one other one. I'm gonna do them over the weekend, get them done and set. I'm choking, Toda. I'm choking, Toda. Oh, I don't eat. I know. Remember, I told you that last. I know. Yeah, I know. You said you don't like meat. Okay, be creative. Make one. Wait. Girl, mukbang. I watched somebody's video, right? I was watching. Hey, get away from her. Get away from her. Move over. I was watching somebody's video, and they were saying how. Did you see what mukbang made? I think it was Shay's World. Did you see how mukbang made that meat? That girl be making all kind of stuff, and they was like, she was just talking about. I think it was her, and she was just talking about how you be making stuff. You do. Mukbang be making meat. I remember I watched how she made those chicken nuggets. That meat that looked, it wasn't meat, but she made it look like meat. She made it look like chicken nuggets. I do love beets because they good and they sweet. I like them too because they healthy for you. But I like them. I just like the way they taste. Make one. I can make a beet. Lord have mercy. How in the world do you make a beet? Oh no. That would be something. I challenge you to make a beet. Okay, I know. Like Stephanie, you going too far. For real. Theology was like, when I was talking about eating beets, I ate my beet. I did my challenge on here, on live. Theology was like, she kept passing out. She was like, I'm passing out. I can't. She don't like beets either. I don't think I think LSP didn't like them either. You ain't got to eat no beet. You don't have to eat no beet, mukbang, because you did the challenge before. You did. But the rest of them folks, they didn't do the challenge. So they got to do it. They got to do it. And some people volunteer to do it. Nolan, put your feet down. They volunteer to do it. I ain't mad at it. I ain't mad at it. So that's cool. So, y'all, I'm going to roll up out of here because I've been on here for an hour and 15 minutes. I got some stuff I need to do. I just got some stuff I need to do. Real. And I need to do a project with Nolan. Now that Bella's asleep. Maybe I'll do a water project. This is a shame too because it's really good for you. Yep. Yeah, they stop. Yes, beets are like one of those superfoods. A lot of ginger. I've been doing a lot of ginger root lately, like putting them on the stove and steaming them. And then I just pour that water into my big cup that I got in the bedroom. I did that last night. I drank a big old cup of water and ginger. I'm just gonna try to do that every day. Do them ginger roots so they good. All right, y'all. Let's get on out of here. Thank y'all for coming. I'm not gonna do the premiere today. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna contact these people. So thank y'all for coming. We was in here. Okay, cool. Glad I was able to catch you at least one day. Yeah, I'm glad you was too. Thank you for coming. I love you guys with the love of the Lord. Be nice and kind to someone. We'll see you in the YouTube streets.